Okay. So this is without the buff. 1, 2, 3. So it took 3 trigger pulls, right?
Yes, 3 bursts. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna do that again, but with the 10% buff. And you're at what is it? 100 resilience, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Get
Okay.
back. All right. We gotta
Okay.
wait for him to.
1. Oh! Am I the first to figure that out? What's going on, YouTube? White Kanye the Great here with another edited video for you guys. This one's gonna be amazing. This one, not a lot of people are talking about it. In fact, I don't think anyone's talking about it. I didn't see anything on YouTube, Reddit, any of this. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna be two-tapping with the Crimson meta, my boy, and getting the acrobatic dodge that is normally a minute and 20-second cooldown. At 100 mobility, we're getting that down to 17 seconds, 15 seconds ish, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So first off, we got the Crimson, and we have the Title SMG, and we have the Frosties. Now, you don't necessarily need the Title SMG, okay, but I do, and I'll explain why here in a moment, and it all has to do with Classy Contender, getting your class ability back after getting kills with it. Okay, basically, we're going to go over these abilities, aspects, and fragments real quick. Acrobatic dodge. Dodge to perform an acrobatic leap. Upon landing, make yourself and nearby allies radiant. Now, if you combine that with this bad boy right here, Ember of Solace, radiant and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration. That's 15 seconds of radiant. That's 10% weapon damage in PvP. Doesn't sound like a lot, but if you have a 10% weapon damage on top of, let's say, Swashbuckler, Rampage, or the Bad Juju has a damage perk, a lot of weapons, the Vex Mythoclast has a damage, anytime you can combine Radiant with that, it starts melting. Have a proximity knife. You could really go with any of these. I use the healing grenades. They're very OP right now in PvP and PvE. But again, we're going to rock knock them down and on your mark. The reason we need all of these fragments to make this work, again, you can go your own way. But what I really like is applying Restoration, Cure, or Radiant to allies grants increased grenade, melee, and class ability regeneration for a short duration. Yes, so long as you do your little acrobatic backflip near an ally or throw the healing grenade, you're going to also get your class ability back faster on top of the Frosties. This one, your Solar Ignitions, spread Scorch to affected targets. I did this just for the extra stats. Same thing with this one, defeating swords targets grants melee energy, rapidly defeating, these really aren't going to help me too much in PvP. I could have went with a lot of different other options, like this one right here, solar weapon or ability final blows extend the duration of restoration and effects applied to you. However, it's a negative 10 resilience, and resilience is pretty OP this season, if you guys didn't know, especially tied to that flinch. I'm already sitting at 40 resilience, so you can see why I wanted to get resilience up. But again, if you do everything right, you're gonna have radiant up at all times, so there's really no reason to extend it. And it also locks you to a solar weapon, and I really want to use the Title SMG for Classy Contender because that also will give us our class ability back faster, and it also has Swashbuckler, which stacks with Radiant, and it also stacks with High Energy Fire, right? And then down here we have Powerful Friends. Down here we have Radiant Light. Ignore the unflinching pulse rifle mods and the dexterity to pulse rifle and targeting to pulse. We were doing some testing with the Outbreak Perfected and the Bad Juju. Oh, the Bad Juju is so nasty. But anyways, talking about the Crimson meta, my boy. Normally that Crimson is a 3 burst with Radiant on the head, all headshots, you're getting a 2 burst. Pretty impressive. Down here we have a swift charge. I have that on because of the SMG. So if you get a multi-kill with the SMG, you're now charged with light. But again, I was using this with bad juju as well, so that's a pulse rifle SMG. That will get you charged with light, and then of course you can stack that with high energy fire. Just turning this into an absolute TTK monster. Now, these are some of the last items that you're going to want to look at. It is Classy Contender. This is going to take 1 second off of your acrobatic dodge. Doesn't sound like much, but you might as well throw it in. If you have 2, it will take 2 seconds off of your acrobatic dodge, but I put Classy Restoration on because that does work in PvP. Not for very long. I believe like 4 seconds, 5 seconds, and it's not as strong as it is in PvE. However, it still helps and still gets that regen up, so you might as well throw it on while it's here. It's very OP, very broken, so use it. But again, with that 10% weapon damage buff, just the basic 10% weapon damage buff, if you're within range and you get all headshots, the Crimson goes from a 3 burst to a 2 burst, and your minute and 20-second acrobatic dodge, it's turned from a minute 20 to about 15 seconds, give or take. All you have to do is sprint with the Frosties. Okay, so you're always sprinting around the map, always sprinting, as that is going to be giving you your grenade, melee, and dodge regeneration while sprinting. And of course, you get a little extra sprint speed, which who doesn't like a little extra sprint speed? If you guys enjoyed the content, enjoyed the video, you learned something new, make sure you hit that like button, the sub button, the join button, and notifications on always. It really does help the channel out. We are trying to blow up and, take over the world casually. It's no big deal. But yes, come join us. We live stream every single night. I haven't missed a live stream in over 3 years. And we've been making art and real life content for the last 7 years. You got to check out the real life content that we put out too. I'm a real life supervillain. So check it out, guys. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Chale way.